Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope all is well with you today, and thank you for clicking on this pick a card reading. So in this video, we're going to be looking at their current feelings for you now. Okay, so what are they feeling towards you? All you need to do is choose one of the three images on your screen. Feel free to pause the video here if you need some time. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below, where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And you'll also find the link to my website, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you'll find all the information. Okay, so let's get into your reading now. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Hi Group 1. So let's take a look at your person's most recent feelings for you. Okay, what are their current, most recent feelings? How are they feeling about you now? How are they feeling about you now? Ooh, okay, we've got envy. Interesting as a first card, envy. Angel of love. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay, one more please, Spirit. What are they feeling for you now? What are they currently feeling? Ooh, and the heart chakra. Okay, Group 1. What are they currently feeling? I do feel like they very much still care about you. If that's something you're wondering, because of the heart chakra being here and upright, I do feel like they very much love you. Okay, I'm getting unconditional love here. So no matter what's actually gone on in your connection, I do feel like they care about you regardless. Okay, I feel like they do feel bonded to you, Group 1. They do feel that sense of bond, but I'm getting this sense here that they may see you as turning away from them. Okay, you may have ended the connection, you may have severed ties. I'm just seeing you looking in another direction, and them at this moment they are trying to find some peace. I do feel like they are trying to relax. They're in quite a calm state of mind at the moment, because I feel like they're trying not to get into the nitty-gritty here. I feel like they naturally can be quite jealous, maybe even a little bit possessive, okay? They may be wondering whether you're seeing other people, because I see them like focusing on attention that you're getting from others. They may think that you've turned away from them because you're dating somebody else, or that you're interested in somebody else, which of course may not be the case. It may be your person's own insecurities or their own suspicions about things. But yeah, it feels like they are worried that potentially, you could be interested or dating somebody else, okay? Or they may be envious of the attention that you may be getting from other people, okay? So yeah, this could be through your social media, if you know them through work and they see other people trying to flirt with you, or if you have mutual friends, you're in a mutual friend group, for example, and they see other people trying to get your attention. Like, I feel like they don't like that, okay? And I feel like they think that you are turning towards other people, but they may also think that you can be quite jealous yourself, maybe that you're jealous of them having other options potentially. But it's really quite sweet, because I do feel like your person does have this purity about them, like this pure bonded love, okay, this heart chakra that's come through. So I do feel like I said from the very beginning, they do truly care. They care about you, they care about this connection, but they do feel like, something has definitely gone wrong here, and they feel like they need some space. So you could have even had an argument or some kind of conflict, which they are now like stepping away from, okay? They don't want to deal with anything that's causing them stress, okay? I see them meditating. They may be into yoga, okay, or meditation, or they may go to the gym. I feel like they've got quite a fit, active body and lifestyle. So this may be what they do as a coping mechanism to deal with their feelings in parts, okay? But wow, look, we've got Venus. Venus, which is the planet of love and relationships and our pleasures. So yeah, I feel like they are feeling the love for you. And I do feel like they see you as incredibly beautiful, or, very handsome. Like, you're just their type, okay? Like, if they had to envision their perfect person, the way that they look, they would choose you. Like, you definitely fit the criteria of what they would want out of a person. Even if their type was different before they met you, it's like they see you as perfection. Okay, certainly on the outside, but I also feel like this runs deeper on the inside. Okay, they do feel, like I said, this genuine love, this genuine passion. Wow, but it's curious. I'm curious as to what's really going on here between the two of you, because again, it's clear that the love is here. It's clear that the attraction is here, the passion. Now we've got the 10th house. What are they feeling about you now? Their current, most recent feelings. Juno partnership. Whoa. And then Mercury messages. Okay. So group 1, I do feel like your person wants to reach out to you. They want to talk to you. I mean, Juno is the marriage asteroid. So they may be thinking that you could be marriage material to them. Okay, I feel like they do see you as being long-term relationship potential. They really do see that. Now, it may be that they are having to focus on their money and their work at this time with the 10th house. It may also be how you met, okay? You could have met through your work or met through their work, and this could be something that they're thinking about. I do feel like they are thinking that this is fated in some way, that you two were meant to meet, that you two were meant to come together, even if things aren't going the way that they want, even though this all seems mostly very positive, apart from obviously the envy and the angel of love being reversed. Everything else looks pretty sweet here in that way. So maybe this is just a general check-in. Maybe things are going well between you, but you're just wanting some clarity to know that this is how they really feel if you're suspecting this. Okay, but like I said, it may be that there is quiet between the two of you. They may not have reached out. Maybe they've left you on red, or they've just disappeared in some way. And so this may be causing you to question how they really feel. But with Mercury here, they definitely are thinking about you a lot. Okay, you are weighing heavily on their mind. They do want to speak to you. They do want to send you a message. Okay, I feel like they are thinking about what to say though, because I feel like they're thinking about the long term. What do they want to get out of this? Rather than say acting impulsively, just reaching out just to get a response, I feel like they're very much thinking about the next move. Okay, or they may also be waiting for you to message them. I do feel like it's connected to fairness and balance here. So if they feel like if you left them on red, they're waiting for you to reach out. Okay, but if they left you on red, they know that it's their turn. So something about them feeling like it's got to be fair. Whoever's turn it is next. Okay, so yeah, they are thinking they want to speak to you, but again, if you ditched them or left them in the cold, they're waiting for you. They definitely want to speak with you. That's a very, very clear message here, group number 1. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through here. What are their current, most recent feelings about you now? What do they feel about you now, group 1? What do they feel about you now? Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. So I feel like they seem in this poised position right now. Again, they are thinking about what to do next, how things can progress and move forwards. But yeah, I almost feel like this is them waiting, like they're holding back. So maybe they're waiting for the right opportunity to reach out, or they're waiting for the right thing to say, or even the right trigger. So, for example, they may even wait for you to post something on social media and then they can reply to it. Okay, or they are thinking, maybe even constructing a message in their notes app and thinking about the best way to tell you how they feel, or to get the ball rolling with the two of you again if things have come to a standstill. Okay, but this could also be in terms of this long-term commitment, in terms of this marriage or this partnership. They're thinking, what is the next move? How can we move things through gracefully? Okay, like I feel like your person doesn't want to move too quickly. I feel like they definitely want to take things slowly. They're a very patient person, and they may have been waiting a long time for this kind of connection to come in. And so they definitely don't want to rush things or to progress things too quickly, even though they are thinking you could be their long-term partner. You could be the person that they marry. You could be the person they live with or settle down with. So it's almost like because they see you as being able to fit within this mold of what they want from a partner, it's like they put almost a bit too much pressure on themselves, and they may then hold back. Because you know what it's like if you say you have a crush, and then you can become super self-aware and you become less of yourself because you start thinking so much about what you're doing, what you're saying, and you're not necessarily being as authentic. And I feel like your person may struggle with that a little bit, to be totally authentic and upfront. Okay, because again, I feel like they hold back a lot. They wait, they think about what to say, they write messages, then they delete them, they edit them. Now, this could even be someone like they send you a voice note, or they record a voice note and then they keep deleting it because they think they don't like the sound of their voice, or they say too many filler words, or they think you're going to see them as stupid or something. Stupid just came through to me. So this might be an ingrained message in their own minds. They think they're stupid. Hopefully not. But yeah, something about them. Maybe they have had problems with other people thinking that they are not as intelligent as they truly are in some way. Something about intelligence seems to be coming through. They may even think that you're more intelligent than them, potentially. But I feel like this is them feeling they do need to trust in the unknown, because they don't know what's going to happen next. They are confused about what's going to happen next, and they do feel like they need to have more faith and trust in what's to come. So I don't know if you can hear that. It's a very loud helicopter outside. But it's interesting, the helicopter, Father, Sky, I mean, they certainly are up in their head. Okay, with all of this air element coming through. I mean, we've also got Capricorn, we've got Libra, Taurus, we've got Gemini. Now, they could also be seeking advice from an older male figure here. So this could be a father or a father figure, could be a friend, could even be a work colleague. Okay, but I'm seeing somebody that's much, much older than them that is giving them advice. Okay, because I do feel like this is something that they're needing, and maybe that they usually contrive everything. They usually have to have a plan, a 5-year plan. They have to have everything laid out. But with you, they don't feel like they can do that. They feel like they just kind of have to go with the flow here and to trust in what is to come, even though they don't know what's to come, or they don't know what is happening next. Sorry, 1 second. That helicopter is so loud. I think it's the Coast Guard. Okay, I was just seeing where it was. Sometimes it sounds so much like it's hovering right over my house. Okay. So their most recent thoughts, what are they thinking about you now? Or what are they feeling about you now, sorry? What are they feeling about you now? What are they feeling about you now, Group 1? What are they feeling? Ooh, nothing will come of this situation, void of course, Moon. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing Moon. And then luck is on your side, new Moon in Sagittarius. So I do feel like they were seeing things potentially as being over. Again, you may have ended things, you may have closed things out. So they feel in one way that you may be done with this situation. I don't feel like they're done with the situation at all. Okay, because again, I feel like they see you as their long-term partner, but this may be that they needed a break, okay? Maybe they needed a break in order to realize how special you really are to them, because sometimes people can't see that until they lose you. And obviously it shouldn't take someone to have to lose you in order to appreciate you, but it may be that this is the case here, that for them to lose you, they realize that they're going to need to do more. I mean, the energy is gaining momentum, so there's movement here. Like, they do want movement within your connection. I do feel like this is them wanting to reach out. So even though I feel like they've been very quiet, and they may have been acting like nothing was going to come of the situation, but I don't feel like they're going to stay in that energy for very long, okay? I do feel like this is them trying to open up, wanting to come towards you, wanting to actually fix things here, wanting to progress. They do want to progress. Even if it's slow, they would rather progress than nothing, okay? And then the Sagittarius energy, this could be a long distance connection. It could be that you are from different ethnic backgrounds as well. I feel like your person sees you as kind of lucky in a way, though. I'm not sure how, but they see, something about you being very lucky, or that they would be very lucky to have you, Group number 1, okay? They do feel like they would be very lucky to have you. And of course they would be, because you're amazing, Group 1, and you know it. So this person needs to cherish you ultimately here. And I do feel like they're starting to realize that now, Group 1. They know that they need to do better. They know that they need to do more. Okay, 9 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Pentacles, 2 9s here. So could be somebody's born on the 9th. Could be you met on the 9th of the month. Could be, 9 is a special date in some way for you. Okay, so Knight of Coins. Oh my God, another 9. Look at all the 9s. 9, such a powerful number. So, I'm getting the sense that they're seeing you as being very independent, single, like you're focused on yourself. Maybe you're focused on your money or your business if you have one. Because, I feel like this is how they're seeing you, like that you have also so much love to give. You could also be a single parent. They could also be. But I feel like they are seeing you as like having all of your cups upright, okay? Like you have so much to offer. Like you are like a one-person band almost. Like you can just do everything. And I'm almost getting that sense of your person thinking, do they even need me? Does Group 1 even need me? What do they even want me for? Because they seem to have everything else together. Like they feel like you have your life together, your finances, your career, your family. And that you also are somebody that loves yourself very much. They see you as loving yourself. And even if that means you cut them off, they see that as an ultimate act of self-love. Okay, so I almost feel like they're wondering how can they get to you again. But here, I mean, the 9 of Wands and then the Knight of Coins. So I feel like very similar to this nothing will come of the situation. The 9 of Wands is them giving up. This is them at the moment throwing in the towel. Okay, because they really don't know what to do. But this is them wanting to come towards you again. They are going to come towards you. They're thinking about coming towards you. But again, it's very, very slow. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. It's very slow earth energy. So I do feel like they want to, but there's something that needs to shift here within your person. It's like they need to come out of this giving up place to this place where, okay, I actually need to do something here. I don't want to lose my Group 1. I don't want for things to just disappear or dissipate. I do want things to progress. So they are thinking they need to do something. But I am curious. I feel like there needs to be a card almost in between these two, because it's like I don't see how they go from giving up to then taking action. So I'm just going to see what is going to cause them to decide they need to take action towards you, even though they are very quiet at this moment. What is going to happen that causes them to want to take action towards you, Group 1? 10 of Wands. What is going to cause them to want to come towards you again and take action? 8 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Okay. They may want to help you with something. Like, for example, you may post something online and say, hey, I need someone's help with XYZ. So they may use that as an opportunity to come towards you, okay? If you need some form of help or assistance, or they may even need help or assistance from you, okay? I do feel like there's something about giving, something about helping, because somebody here has a lot of responsibilities and a lot of burdens on their shoulders. And then we've got very quick moving action. So I do feel like it's going to be quite a quick turnaround. Like something is going to propel them forwards, even though, again, they're going to take their time. I feel like they almost want to settle their mind, because I see them being quite erratic, quite stressed mentally. And they feel like, they need some form of a change. And I feel like the scroll here around this wand is a message. So I do feel like this is a message or a call. I do feel like they're going to want to do this. They're going to want to reach out to you. But I feel like I need maybe one more card. What is the reason? What maybe excuse will they make? Or what will drive them to want to reach out after this period of nothing and stagnancy? The 2 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so for some of you, this will only make sense, of course, for some of you that know that they're in a third party. But for some of you, they're waiting until they split with somebody. Okay, and it may even be a living situation. They may wait till they're not living with somebody. Could be a partner, could even be a family member. But it feels like a lot of movement. So for some of you, if they are in third party, then they want to wait until that's over. When that's over, they're going to come right in towards you. But I feel like it's the loss of you. It's the loss of this connection, or them being afraid that they're going to lose you forever. So again, maybe it's something you do, something you say, maybe even they see you traveling somewhere, doing something differently, and they feel like, you know what, I'm going to have to come to my group one before they leave me in the dust, before they leave me for good. So it almost feels like you living your best life at group one, where you start focusing more on yourself, on what you want, on what you desire, on your own personal life goals. I feel like that's what's going to bring them in. Okay, because they're going to want to be a part of that. They don't want to be left behind. I keep hearing that. Don't leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. So I feel like they don't want you to leave them behind. They do want things to progress. Again, slowly, but I feel like they'd rather things be slow and steady that last than to be all quick, but that dissipate quickly. Just as quickly, rather. Okay, so we've got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Okay, their most recent feelings. How are they feeling about you now? Separation. Time from your partner is on the horizon. And then love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So yeah, this is what I was saying. It's like you focus on you focus on yourself, you focus on your goals away from them. And I feel like they see you as somebody that really does respect themselves, that really does love themselves. Okay, there's a lot of self-love coming through here. And I feel like this is what your person really loves about you. I feel like it's what your person really finds attractive about you. Because again, you attract what you are. And if you really do genuinely love yourself, you will attract people that also love themselves, but also will love you and that are open to loving you. And I feel like, I don't know, something that maybe you cut them down to size, maybe you told them how it is, maybe you were very upfront with them about what upset you. I don't know, something about you doing things differently than previous people have done. Maybe you're also not afraid to cut them loose. They may have had people in the past that would just put up with their behavior, put up with their distance or their coldness or their emotional unavailability. But it's like you won't put up with that. Okay, they see that. So again, maybe you cut ties with them. Or if they cut ties with you, you didn't chase them, or they don't feel like you chased them, that you focused all that energy back onto yourself. And again, they find that incredibly attractive about you, okay? They see that you respect yourself, and that makes them want to respect you more as well. But here, look, they want to recapture the romance between the two of you. They do want this playful side, okay? I feel like they want to be able to go back to when things were more playful between the two of you. Or maybe things never got to that point, but that's what they would like. Even though they do see you as long-term and serious potential, I feel like they want to, again, start off quite slowly. Start off in a sense of just having fun together, seeing if you can make things work in a kind of light-hearted, casual way. But maybe this is also what they were seeking, and you were like, you know what, I'm only wanting something serious. If you're not willing to offer me something serious, then you can go. And so they may be thinking about that factor as well. But I do feel like there's something about them having a lot of fun. Like they do feel they could have fun with you. They want to have fun with you. I feel like they love your sense of humor. You really make them laugh, and you really understand them, group one, on a level that other people don't. Okay, they do recognize that there is a time apart right now, but they want more. They don't want this to be over. Okay, I do feel that they are missing you. They are. Okay, they do want to recapture this romance, and I do feel they will. I feel like they're going to come in, group one. Okay, I do feel they're going to come in. They're going to try to rectify things here. I'm just going to get a time frame as to when. I'm just going to get the astro dice for this. When is your person going to come in? When is your person going to come in and reach out? Okay, so we have the South Node, we have the number 12, and we have Gemini. So the South Node connects to the past. Could be when there is a transit with the South Node. We've just had Venus conjunct the South Node. But it could be when another planet, could be when the Moon is conjunct the South Node, potentially. But this definitely does feel like it's a past connection in some way. Like maybe you've been together before, maybe you've known each other previously and then come apart. Like I don't feel like this is a brand new connection. That's a side note here. So it could be 12 days from now, could be the 12th of the month, could be 12 weeks, could be the 12th of June, which would be Gemini season. It depends when you're watching this, of course. It's a timeless reading. It still could be that long away, potentially, or maybe it's just around the corner. Again, depends when you're watching this. But the number 12 is definitely standing out. I feel like it's not too far away, okay? I do feel it'll be within 12 days or 12 weeks, or again, by the 12th of the month coming up. And I do feel like, even though your person is going to be thinking about it, I do feel that they're going to be thinking about what to say. They're going to construct messages, delete them. But something is going to impulsively make them send it, okay? Even though they've been in this back and forth energy for a while, something is going to trigger them to actually send a message to you, to get the ball rolling between the two of you again. And I do feel like it will come as somewhat of a surprise, okay, when you do receive it. Okay, so this is what I see for you, Group 1. I really do hope it resonates. If it does, please comment anything you'd like below or leave a white emoji. Just lets me know that this resonated, that I'm on the right track. Or liking the video as well shows your support. So thank you so much in advance. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, Group 2. So let's take a look at your person's feelings for you now. What are they feeling for you now? So the person on your mind, what are they feeling for you now? Okay, we have storm warning. The heart chakra. The sun. Ooh. And the angel of balance. Okay, so Group 2, at the moment your person is feeling quite negative about things with you. Okay, they may be feeling that something has gone wrong in your connection, that they're not happy or that you're not happy in the connection. I mean, the sun in reverse is, it's quite a negative feeling. I do feel your person has a bit of a block when it comes to their heart right now. They do feel things are out of balance between the two of you. I feel like they're afraid of something going wrong here, because this storm warning could be arguments, okay, conflicts, disagreements between you, and they're afraid of this continuing in some way. Okay, so they may be afraid to upset you if the last messages you had were quite upsetting, quite negative, or maybe they feel like, you're not going to want to hear from them or engage with them, or again, it's like they don't want any stress, they don't want any aggravation right now. So they're not feeling too bright about your connection at this very moment, but just remember that this is how they're feeling now. This, of course, may change in the next few days. Okay, it depends what obviously happens in your connection, but I feel like they're trying to avoid some kind of an argument here or some kind of stress. Okay, we've got the 6th house. We've got the number 44 here. So it could be a number you're seeing a lot in synchronicity with your person. We've got Virgo energy there. We've got Leo. We've got Aries here, act. Your person's most recent feelings. How are they feeling about you now, Group 2? How are they feeling about you now? Interesting, Juno. That came through in the other group as well, in the very same position. And then we've got progressions, journey. Okay. Now it's interesting because I do feel like they see you as being very similar to them, like you mirror them. You may actually be mirroring each other right now, okay, and how you both feel. So how you feel about them, maybe just how they feel about you, Group 2. But I mean, Juno is the marriage asteroid, okay, so it can represent long-term partnerships. So this could have been a long-term partnership that you've been in that's recently either split, or maybe you're having issues at this moment. Or it could be that they're seeing this as a potential long-term partnership. But at the same time, they're obviously not happy with what's going on between the two of you. I mean, we've got progressions, journey, so this could be a long-distance connection. They could be thinking about that aspect. If this is long distance, I do get the sense they're thinking about coming to visit you. Okay, because with Aries, it kind of feels like they want to visit or want to come to see you or make that effort to travel to see you. Obviously, if it's not a long distance connection, it still feels like they want to make some kind of effort here. They do want to take action. They're not happy with how things are. So I feel like they want to actually fix things between the two of you, because they see you as being so similar, so close, like you're meant to be in some way, and that your relationship is meant to progress, but it's been at some kind of a standstill because of these issues that have come through. And so, yeah, I feel like this is them wanting to change things here. They don't want to remain in this unhappy energy. And I also feel like they see you as bringing them a lot of happiness previously, or that they see the potential that you could bring them so much happiness. And they also feel like they could bring you a lot of happiness. But they may have to be quite selfish in a way. Aries can be very self-driven. And it may be that they've been having to focus on themselves. Okay, with the 6th house here, they may have been having to focus on their work. Okay, the 6th house represents routine, your daily routine, and of course work comes into that, but this can also represent the physical body. They may be somebody that's very active, that goes for runs, goes to the gym, goes swimming, does some other kind of sport or activity that keeps their body very active, movement, a lot of movement. Again, it could be about travel though. They could always be on the move when it comes to their work, okay? Or maybe even just for pleasure. They're always on the go. Like this person doesn't ever seem to stop, I feel like, group 2. So yeah, it almost feels like if they stop, they end up unhappy. So it may even be like a depression cure for your person, is to keep busy, is to keep active, to keep those happy endorphins like flowing for them. So yeah, I feel like they are trying to pull themselves out of a low place at this moment in time, group 2, by focusing on the tangible, focusing on the practical things. But there is a level of care here in terms of, I feel like your person would want to be of some kind of service to you. Like they would want to help you. So say you have health issues or fitness goals, they would want to help you achieve those. Or they want to be able to help you with your work, or, you know, they may not be able to help you with your work, but maybe even just to support you, to emotionally support you, to physically support you in some way, maybe even financially support you, or for you two to come together to combine your finances in some way. I feel like they do want to build with you, group 2. They do see potential stability here, especially even with all of these 4s that have come through. I feel like, yeah, they want that safety and security with you. So they're not feeling that with you right now, but this is something I feel like they do desire. And it may even be your person has acts of service is their love language. Like that's the way that they show their love, is by helping you, saying, what do you need? What can I get for you? Say you're ill, for example, and they say, let me go and get you some food. Let me get you a soup. Let me bring it to you. You know, what else can I get for you? What can I do? Can I do some cleaning around the house for you? Can I do some organizing? Can I pick something up for you from the shop? Or, you know, can I email somebody for you if you need? Whatever it may be, I feel like this person wants to be that for you. But they want it to make sure, of course, that it is reciprocal, and not because they want things from you, but they want to make sure that they're not just doing all of these things for someone that isn't going to reciprocate it. Okay, so they do have so much to really offer, group 2. They really do. They want to offer you a lot of things. I feel like they really want to offer you their time, okay? Especially because the thing is, if somebody is super busy, if they have so much going on, if their work schedule is a chock-a-block, they've got so much happening in their life, them making space for you in terms of their time is so key. Like it makes you feel more special. Whereas if it's somebody who's unemployed and they're willing to give you their time, you don't value it quite so much, because you know that they already have a lot of free time. Same with money, for example. If somebody doesn't have much money, okay, and then they buy you an expensive gift, you'll be more floored by it, because you're like, wow, okay, you really did have to save or scrimp for this, okay? You've had to sacrifice for this. But then again, say you meet a millionaire and then they buy you the same gift, you may still appreciate it in the same way, but you may not value it quite so much because it's easy for them. That money doesn't mean anything to them. So I feel like this is where your person is. They've got a really generous heart, okay? They've got a very generous spirit. They want to be able to give to this connection, but they do also have a level of self-respect here, I feel, group 2, where they also want to make sure that it is reciprocal, that you are going to give back what also in terms of what they give. Okay, so we've got the Hermit. So we've got 2 energies of Virgo here, okay? How are they feeling about you now? How are they feeling about you now? Okay, we've got Oracle, wait for important information. Yeah, so it feels like they're not really doing a lot right now. They may be waiting either to reach out or waiting for you to reach out to them. Okay, but it feels like, yeah, they're not really wanting to do a lot at this moment, even though they have so much energy, they have so much that they can offer you. And again, this comes back to this act of service. They do want to help. I feel like they are a naturally very helpful person. You know, if they saw somebody injured on the street or an injured animal or something, they would want to go and help them. They would want to save them or take them to a place where somebody else can help. Like, they do have a very soft, genuine heart, I feel like. They have a very sweet side to them. They do care about animals. They do care about the overall well-being of people. Okay, and they certainly care about the overall well-being of you and your connection. But at the moment, they feel like, yeah, they've needed some space from the connection. They've needed to spend some time maybe meditating, maybe doing some yoga. We've got 2 lotus position cards here. So yeah, I feel like your person is trying to find that sense of inner peace right now when it comes to you and the connection. Even though they want to reach out, even though they want to do more, they feel like they need to wait, okay? Because they've also got wait for important information. So they may be waiting to hear something more. They may be waiting for you, maybe waiting for you to reach out to them, or they may be waiting until they feel they've got more clarity, especially as they may not want to actually mess you around. They may not want to cause you pain, because again, I feel like this person can be, even though they may have a bit of a selfish streak, I do feel like overall they're quite a selfless person, and they don't want to actually hurt you. They don't want to cause you any pain, even if that means that they have to hold back, even if they don't want to. So if they don't feel like they're ready, they'll hold back because they don't want to jump into something they're not ready for and then leave you and cause you more pain in the end. So I do feel in that respect, they feel like they need some space at this moment. Okay, they are waiting for important information. I want to know what information they're waiting for, though. What is this information that they're waiting for? I'm really drawn in by the snake as well, which gives me Kundalini rising. Like they're going through some sort of deep transformation. I also get the sense that they feel you are very hypnotizing in some way. Like you can hypnotize them with your words or with your looks. Okay. Let me see. What is it that they're waiting for here, group 2? What is it that they're waiting for? Okay, so we've got King of Coins, 7 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Page of Coins. So either they are waiting for you, they are waiting for you to reach out to them. So again, it depends who the last person was to reach out. Okay, if they were the last ones to reach out to you, they are waiting for you to come in. They're not going to chase you unless they realize it is reciprocal. But again, I feel like your person doesn't want to chase regardless. It may be their natural go-to. They may have like Mars in Aries, for example, or, you know, strong Aries in their chart where they naturally want to chase after their goals, their dreams. But I do feel they're having to hold back because again, they don't want to be continuously chasing, okay, and feeling like they're not getting something back in return. So even though I feel like they are very confident in themselves in that way, again, they feel like they're not going to be stupid about it. They don't want to feel like they're being used, or not even that you would use them. I don't even know where that came from, being used. Maybe they've been used previously in relationships. So they want to take their time and make sure that this connection is truly genuine. Now, I will say your person may have had other options here. So they may have been waiting for information from another option. They may have been waiting for information about work. It could even be about family or a child here I'm seeing. For some of you, it is about a child. For some of you, like I said, it is about finances and career. For some of you, it's about other options. Okay, and for some of you, it is about you and waiting for you to reach out. Okay, but it feels like they are trying to rebalance themselves here. So maybe as well, if they've had any kind of financial issues, maybe they were waiting for some sort of clarity, maybe a legal document even, for example, or a contract, or I don't know, something where they feel like things are more in order, like they want their life to be more in order before they could maneuver things forwards with you in some way. Okay, so let's just see what else is coming through about your person's feelings for you now, group 2. Your person's feelings for you now. 9 of Wands. your person's feelings for you now. The moon in reverse. Okay. The lovers. Hold on, I'm just going to cover that up for YouTube. We know YouTube doesn't like the nudity. Okay, hold on. So we've got the lovers, 9 of wands, the moon. How are they feeling for you now? Wow, okay, 9 of swords. So a lot of 9s here in your reading. I'm sure I got 9s in the last one as well. Weird. 9 keeps seeming to be a very strong number. So it could be a date you met, could be someone's birthday, could be the time in which you next speak, for example. Could be on the 9th. But yeah, I feel like they do recognize that this is a split. They do feel like you have come apart, but they haven't let go. Okay, see how he's like holding on to this wand here? Like he's still holding on. Okay, well, your person is still holding on. They haven't truly let go. I do feel they may also be struggling over an ex. They may have told you this. Okay, they may have told you that they are not over an ex, or that they're struggling to move forwards from an ex situation. That's for some of you, not for everybody. Okay, but for others of you, I really get that they are struggling to move on from this connection with you. Something has been revealed here to them. I don't know if you revealed your truth or some sort of action that you took towards them. I don't know, but they feel like there's been a revelation here. They've had some form of understanding which they didn't have before, but it has caused them a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of pain, okay? Because this is mental anguish, this is depression, this is a very low mood. I feel like your person has been struggling to sleep over this. I feel like they're even beating themselves up a little bit here. They're wondering whether they've really screwed things up for good with you, group 2. Okay, I do feel like this is them. Yeah, they're really having to self-evaluate right now. They're really having to come to terms with the fact that things may be over, or that they're going to need to make bigger changes if they want to get you back, or if they want things to be back on track with you, okay? But I also feel like this is part of the reason why they may have distanced, okay, or why they can be quite quiet, is because they are battling some form of mental health issue, depression, as I said, anxiety, a low vibrational mood, okay? Again, maybe it's even insomnia for some of you, lack of sleep, which can of course cause a lot of other problems, okay, for someone. So maybe that may even be that they work night shifts, and that could cause them a lot of disruption in their sleep. But yeah, it feels like they're not happy. I do keep seeing a dog here in multiple of these cards. So yeah, they could have a dog, they could have a cat, for example, that they're kind of crying into, that they're cuddling, maybe even right now. They're spending time with their animals. Strong Virgo energy really connects with small animals too. But yeah, there's definitely been a revelation with this moon card in reverse. So let's just see what else is coming through here. Your person's feelings for you now, group 2. Your person's feelings. If this is resonating with you, by the way, please comment a red emoji or anything else of your choice. Just lets me know that this reading makes sense. I have no idea if I'm really connecting or if this does make sense for you guys. So we've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moments. So yeah, I do feel your person has definitely a lot of past baggage here. As I said, for some of you, they may not be totally over an ex. For others of you, I feel like they may be over that person, but they may not be over the pain. They may not be over the issues. Could even be family issues coming through. Okay, they've got these other things that they need to contend with here. We've got playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. And then passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, your person definitely still feels a lot of passion. They are attracted to you, if that's something you were wondering. They do find you to be very physically attractive. They do want that playfulness with you, okay? I feel like they want that passionate connection. But yeah, it's like they've got to go through this phase though right now. They've got to release and heal their past. They've got to be able to let go and focus on the present moment. So I do feel like that is what they're doing. I don't feel like they're overly thinking too much about the past or overly thinking about the future. I feel like this is what they have been doing, which has been causing them a lot of pain. Maybe they even freaked out that things were progressing, and then it's like they needed to take some space. They needed some time because they're going through a lot mentally right now. But yeah, they definitely still feel a lot of passion and excitement towards you, okay? I feel like that's very, very clear. So yeah, if you're wondering whether they're still interested or not, they are still interested. They do still have genuine feelings for you, but I'm just going to see if they're going to take any action towards you moving forwards. Are they going to take any action? Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Ace of Cups. Interesting that all the cup cards, Four of Swords. Yeah, so I don't feel like this person is going to take any action just yet. They may do moving forwards in the future. They may be waiting for you though, okay? Because again, depends who the last person was to reach out. You may not want to reach out though, I appreciate at this point, but I feel like, yeah, they're kind of feeling sorry for themselves right now. They're feeling like they just need to focus on themselves, getting themselves better, getting themselves to a more calm and relaxed place, okay? I do feel like they're kind of restless. There's a boredom energy coming through here. It may be that they're also spending time with friends, like they're focusing on their friendships. And they're focusing on self-love, okay? I feel like they're trying to really, give that love back to themselves at the moment, okay, with what they've been going through. So, yeah, I don't feel like they are going to reach out at this moment, but it's not to say that they won't in the future. Group number 2, okay? I'll just get a rough time frame. Oh, no, I don't need a time frame because we don't see them reaching out. But I guess I'll just get the Astrologize just to see if there's any other information about how they're feeling about you, okay? How are they feeling about you currently? Okay, so we have the number 10, we have Saturn, and we have Taurus. So strong earth energy coming through. And even the 10, it could be the 10th house of astrology, 10th house of career in astrology. So it could be that they are very focused on their career and their money, their possessions at this moment. Yeah, it does feel like they're trying to be very disciplined. They're trying to focus very much on the practical things. Again, it could be how you met. You could have met through work, through your work or through theirs. I do feel like they can also be quite stubborn, group 2. Something about them being quite, I just heard the word pig-headed, okay? But they may be, struggle to change their ways or to adapt. They may not be the most adaptable right now when it comes to your connection. And I do feel like, their heart at the moment isn't open to this. Even though they do care about you, even though they are still interested and still feel passion, it feels like at the moment their heart is pretty closed, okay? They're just focusing on money, focusing on, as I said, the practical things, their work, how they can elevate themselves in some way. So I appreciate, as I said, this may be disappointing to hear, and I'm sorry if it is group 2, but you guys know I'm always going to be honest with what I see and what I feel, because there's no point sugarcoating. Otherwise, there's no point watching these readings, okay? So I really do hope it resonates. I hope it has brought you some guidance and clarity today. Please like the video if it has, which shows your support energetically. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, group 3. So let's take a look at how your person is currently feeling about you now. How are they currently feeling about you, group 3? Angel of Love. Envy. Man holding a heart. Angel of Balance. Okay. How are they feeling about you? Okay. I do get the sense here, group 3, that they may be quite emotionally unavailable. Okay, maybe just in general or at this moment when you're watching this, because I feel like this person did and does actually have real feelings for you. The fact that he's come through here, the feelings are there, but I feel like they either may be repressing them, they're pushing them down, or they are refusing to acknowledge them at this moment in time, okay? I do feel like they see you as being more pure. You're coming through as this angel of love, like you've got this real sweet, innocent side to you, like this pure love, this pure heart. So they acknowledge that about you, but I feel like they are struggling to be open. They're struggling to be expressive. They're struggling to be in touch with their feelings right now. Now, they could see you as being quite envious or jealous in some way. Like you could be keeping a close eye on them or their social media. or that you see them as entertaining other people, okay? Or you seem envious about them not giving you enough at this moment. I feel like that's the main message with this envy, that they see you as potentially being envious, but it could also be the other way around for you, group 3, that they could also be jealous or envious of you and the way that you are. I feel like they're actually jealous in one way of your pure heart, because I don't feel like your person is as pure as you. I don't feel like they have as genuine intentions as you. I feel like they can be much more selfish, much more, I don't know, cunning is the word that just came through to me. So they can be quite manipulative, and they can say and do things in order to get what they want, even if that means hurting somebody, even if that means lying or being not being honest in some way. I feel like, they may use emotions to manipulate, okay? I feel like this could even be a love bomber, okay? They could have love bombed you. They could have said all the right things, all the things that they think you needed to hear in order to get you on side, okay? Really not liking this energy at the moment from your person. It doesn't seem like it's very, like I said, genuine in that sense. And not that maybe the things they said to you were all true in terms of love bombing, but I just feel like there was an agenda behind it, okay? And I feel like they're saying that you're somebody that doesn't really have an agenda, or not when it comes to them. Like, you seem, like I said, much more pure of heart, much more innocent. And I feel like they are noticing that. They see that you are a much more balanced person than they are, okay? So they may even, in one sense, think that you are too good for them. That may be even why they may try to manipulate things, manipulate you, manipulate the situation. But their most recent feelings, and we've got the North Node, which is the karmic node of destiny. So they may feel like something about your connection is or was fated. Maybe you came together in a very serendipitous way, in a way that was unusual. Like, all of these events unfolded to bring you together. Okay, we've got progressions, journey. So let's see, what else is it that they are feeling about you, group 3? What are they feeling about you currently? What are they feeling about you currently? Okay, we've got the 8th house, Scorpio energy here. Okay, and then Mars, motion. Okay, so I do feel your person is incredibly secretive. Okay, I feel like they keep a lot to themselves. They are a very private person. They may also see you as a very private person, potentially, okay? But in how they're feeling, I feel like they're, like I said, keeping their genuine thoughts and feelings to themselves, okay? Again, this is where they may be a little bit manipulative. Like, they'll choose to tell you certain things as and when it may benefit them. But if they don't feel like it's going to directly benefit them, they'll keep it to themselves. Okay, I do feel like they want things to move forwards with you. With Mars motion, they do want some sort of action. They would like to move forwards together with you in some way. But again, it's like their motivations are disingenuous in a sense, okay? Like, they may want something more casual, or they may want, I don't know, they may just want sex, for example, which, again, I know must be painful to hear. But I'm always going to be honest with what I see, okay? Because the 8th house can represent this, okay? As well as life's mysteries, can represent other people's money, like tax or inheritance. It can also represent investments. It also represents tarot and astrology. So it may be that you're into tarot or astrology. Obviously, you're watching this reading, so you may be to a point. They may also be, that may be how they see you. They may even be seeking answers from tarot, or from a tarot reader, or from astrology. So they may even be doing some level of investigation about you, because it does feel like this person is very much below the radar, okay? So this could be like the type of person that has a social media but no posts. Like, they just watch, they're a lurker, okay? Or they're not very active in posting themselves, but they're very much active in watching other people and watching you. They are attracted. They are attracted to you. I do feel that that's strong. If you're wondering whether there is any attraction, I do feel there is. And weirdly, I do feel they're actually attracted to your innocence. Because I don't feel, and I say weirdly, because I don't feel like they have had that before. I don't feel like they've been attracted to that energy before. But there's something about you, group 3, something about that sweetness, that genuine side of you that they really do admire, okay? Maybe because it's something that they lack. they lack that morality, that integrity, that innocence, and it may be that they almost want to live vicariously through you, and maybe they don't know how to feel that way and to be, a kind, genuine person at times. They may have suffered a lot in their own childhood. There will be a reason why they are this way, okay? Because oftentimes people that don't know how to show love is because they weren't shown real love as a child. They weren't shown how to love. They weren't shown that unconditional love from their parents or throughout other relationships, okay? So they may have these deep-rooted issues that causes them to feel this way, but obviously we're not here to unpick their traumas and the reasons why they are the way they are. That could be for another reading. Maybe if you guys would want that, please comment below if that's something you would like me to look at. The reasons why they are the way they are. That could be something I could do in the future. But I do feel like, again, there's a real selfish side that I'm getting from your person. And I just hate to see it for you because I feel like you really are not like that. Okay, you may be self-focused at times, you may be very driven, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be somebody that is very active, somebody that is great at coming up with new ideas, somebody very inspirational, somebody creative. But I don't know, I just got vampire vibes, vampiric energy, which is like energy draining, sucking the life out of you almost. So it's kind of like your person wants to drain you, which, I just don't like this at all. Really don't like this. It's been a long time since I felt kind of icked out in a reading, but it is what it is. Let me get some more information. How is your person really feeling? How is your person really feeling about you currently? So we've got drum, dream, and journey. Again, a lot about journey, progressions here, movement. So could be long distance, could be a long distance connection potentially. And then we've got Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Oh, wow. Okay. And then one more, please, Spirit. Summer, bask in joy and light. So maybe you met in the summertime. Okay. They may be thinking about time you spent together in the summer, or maybe they're looking at pictures of you where you are enjoying the summer as well. That could be for some of you. But I'm also getting like queen or king bee vibes, okay? Like they see that you are somebody in charge. So yeah, you could have, like I said, your own business. You could be in charge at work if you're employed. You could be a leader, a manager. You could also be somebody who is a parent, okay? Leader of the household. Could be. Now for some of you as well, they may have a mother influence here, okay? So if they have a child with a mother, or this could be their own mother, okay? They could be having mother issues. But I also get the sense here that you could actually remind them of their mother in some way. Again, even if you're a masculine watching this, doesn't matter. Something about your energy, something about the way that you act, the way that you speak, I don't know, gives them kind of their mother vibes in part, okay? Now, it could also be that you are a single parent, okay, as I said, so could be a single parent. I mean, you may not even be a single parent. This might be like a crush or something. You could be in another relationship, for example. I don't know. Obviously, it's a personal situation. But again, I feel like they see you as being an amazing parent, okay, if you are a parent, or that you would make an amazing parent because you have that beautiful motherly earth energy, very strong Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn vibes coming through. And I feel like, yeah, they see you as being a very nurturing person. Like you could nurture them, you could take care of them, you could make them feel loved and comforted. I feel like that's actually what they really crave. Okay, they crave that group three. They crave to be comforted. They crave to be nurtured. Strong Cancer energy coming through here. And I feel like they know that you can offer that to them, that you can offer them that kindness, that true innocent love. Like they notice that about you. It's not like they see you as not having an agenda, okay, that you again just move through life innocently, or that you would want to give your heart very openly and innocently towards them. But I feel like this is them actually battling, like they've got the angel and the devil on their shoulder here. I feel like they're used to being manipulative. I feel like they are used to trying to get their own way, because I feel like they feel more at ease to do that with other people when they feel like maybe they have an agenda or they're not that much of a nice person. So I don't care if I manipulate them because they are XYZ. But with you, group 3, it really feels like they actually struggle with the morality of manipulating you. So yeah, you may even be changing your person's perspective on this, but yeah, I'm still a little bit icked out, I will say, with the fact that they even think that they can try to manipulate you or that they want to manipulate you in some way. I just don't like that. But again, this could come from a very hurt place, and maybe that's the only way that they were able to get what they want or to get attention was by manipulating. Especially maybe if they had a parent that was very distant or very unloving, and they felt like they had to make things up or to lie or to manipulate in order to get their love and get their attention. So maybe they feel that they have to do this in romantic relationships, and this is the pattern they've got stuck in. But it's like you're helping to shift their mindset, though. You're helping to see that they don't necessarily have to manipulate, that they can find somebody who will truly love them for who they are, not for what they have or for what they can give to you, but that you really love them on a deeper level, and that they do see that. They do see that. And I feel like they actually don't want to hurt you. But again, it's like they battle the angel and devil on their shoulder, the right and wrong, what to do, whether to be selfish or whether to be selfless when it comes to you. Okay, their current feelings. We've got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Make the efforts. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Okay, so they do want things to move forwards here. They do actually want to make some real effort with you. I do feel like you are helping your person to transform. Because again, I don't feel like they've had this, what's the word? I can't think of the word, there's a specific word, but I don't think they've had this decision to make before where they feel like, because again, they've always just acted in the same way. They've always acted in this kind of manipulative way to get what they want. But with you, I feel like, yeah, they're in this place where they feel like they actually want to make effort with you. They actually want to just be pure with you. They want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. But yeah, I mean, this may be that they're trying to break free from old patterns, from old wounds, childhood wounds, relationship wounds. They do want to break free. They want to take control of this. So as well, they may have felt like they lost you. So they may feel the only way to get you back is to be open and to make the effort. But I would still be quite cautious with this person, group 3. Obviously, it's your prerogative what you choose to do. But yes, I do feel like you actually do have a positive influence on your person. But oftentimes people can revert back to old patterns and old ways of being. So it may be hard for this person to actually change for the good for the long term. But obviously it is your choice what you choose to do. Okay, so I'm just going to see whether they are going to reach out, whether they are going to make any more effort with you moving forwards. What will be their actions towards you? What will be their actions? Okay, so we've got Queen of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups. Yeah, they are going to try and reach out to you. But I also get the sense maybe this is that you closed out the connection. You may have ended things. You may have cut them off in quite a cold or abrupt way. And I feel like this is them coming in with something sweet. So like if they message you, I feel like this will be like a sweet message, like a compliment. Okay, they'll say, oh, you look so beautiful in your new picture, or you know, I've missed you, or I hope that you're doing okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Or I don't know, it just feels like it's very, like I said, loving, quite sweet. And weirdly, I do actually feel like it's coming from a genuine place with them. So maybe you do actually bring out the innocence in them, because this is almost like childlike energy, isn't it? It's like that innocent vibe. So they may actually feel like they can be more themselves, more of like who they really are. It reminded me, I saw this video the other day. It was just of this little boy crying. I won't go into the details as to why he was crying. It's just unnecessary. But it made me think, personally, I was just like, because obviously men are conditioned to not cry. And obviously this could be a female you're asking about, but I just felt this need to share this. I mean, even if it's a female, okay, sometimes parents can be like, don't cry, and tell them not to cry. But it's like the true innocence of a child, if they get upset, they cry. They don't think about holding it in. They don't think about, you know, keeping a stiff upper lip or being strong. They don't think about it. Naturally, they just cry. And we are conditioned to not cry, okay, to hold it up, to hold it together, to be strong. And I feel like for your person, that definitely was the case for them. But it's almost like they can actually tap into their real inner child with you. Again, because they sense that true innocence. They sense that true love. They know that you don't really have an agenda other than to just love them at the end of the day. And so I do feel like they do feel the split. They do feel the longing because of this. Now, for some of you, they may have also been juggling another person. This can be like juggling too many people or too many responsibilities. Okay, so it may be that they're waiting until things have settled, or till maybe that there is a breakup. For some of you, if this is third party, they're waiting to break up with somebody else to come towards you, because maybe as well, they're used to juggling multiple people, but they realize with you, group 3, that it's not going to slide, that you won't put up with it. Okay, and that also you don't deserve it ultimately, because again, they see your innocence. So they don't actually want to cause you any pain or cause you any hurt. So yeah, I do feel regardless, they do want to come in and offer you something sweet. But as I said, I would still be cautious with this person. Really, they have to stand the test of time, because anybody can act a certain way for a few weeks or even a few months, but it's consistency. I mean, they say about the 3-month rule, don't they? Give somebody 3 months to show you who they really are. And I've also seen it many times where you need to actually live with someone before you know the real them. Like, it can really take time before you see someone's true colors. And so I would definitely say, just to be careful with this person, make sure to give them time. Don't jump into something too quickly. And allow themselves to prove themselves to you over time and consistency, and not to just take everything they say in the beginning at face value. But obviously, it's your free will, what you choose to do, group 3, over this situation. Okay, if this is resonating at all, please comment any yellow emoji of your choice or anything else you'd like to say. Just lets me know I'm on the right path. Okay, so we've got this number 6, we've got Scorpio, and we've got Mercury. Okay, so it could be that 6 is a specific number that they reach out to you on. Could be the 6th of the month, could be 6 days, could be 6 weeks, could be the 6th of November, Scorpio season. That could be when they reach out or when things move forwards, if again that's something that you want. I mean, Mercury here is the planet of communication, the planet of thinking. So I do feel they've been thinking about you a lot. They have been thinking about reaching out to you as well. They do know that they need to make the effort. But again, this Scorpio energy, causes them to be quite private or very secretive about their thoughts. Okay, they keep a lot of this to themselves. So even when they come through to you, I feel like they're still going to keep a lot back. They're going to hold a lot back of what they really feel. There is depth here, okay? But again, and I know I probably sound like a stuck record at this point, but it's like the angel and devil on your person's shoulders. They keep thinking about this. What do I do? Do I do the right thing or the wrong thing? And it's like they want to do the right thing with you. They genuinely want to do the right thing. But it's like these, as they say, old habits die hard. So they may still be struggling with that aspect of wanting to also do the wrong thing, to manipulate you or to attempt to manipulate you, to draw them into their clutches. Okay, they do have a way of doing that. Okay, they are very intuitive as well. Scorpio is a very psychic energy. So yeah, I feel like your person may be quite psychic. But I also feel like, like I said, this isn't a bad person. And I don't like to say anybody is truly bad. I mean, probably there are many bad people out there. But I feel like your person, this is how they've been conditioned. Okay. And again, it's like they feel like they have to manipulate to get the attention or to get love, which really is quite sad when you think about it. Okay, because they may not have been shown that genuine, heartfelt, unconditional love without the need to manipulate. So just something to think about if you want to have compassion. But I feel like this is where you're having a need here to balance both things. Okay, so maybe you can see the good in them, but you can also see the bad. Try to look at them in a balanced way, not just the good or not just the bad. Okay, because this can also be self-protection here. But yeah, I do feel that they are going to come through. They are going to reach out and be quite sweet, quite kind. But like I said, just be a little bit cautious for your own sake, group number 3. And so I really do hope that this does resonate with you. Please do feel free to share your thoughts below. And giving the video a like shows your energetic support for my channel. So thank you so much in advance. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.